Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Elijah here, man. And as you can tell from the title of the video, today it's a little bit of a different one. Today we're going to be doing a tier list video on the canon events every man has gone through to it. But anyway, let me stop waffling, yeah? And let's get straight to it. So the first canon event that we are going to be talking about is falling in love with a promiscuous woman, also known as a bop. Guys, if you haven't fallen in love with a promiscuous woman, you're missing out on an important event. I'm not even gonna lie to you. During this time, yeah, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. I'm not gonna lie. I remember after the whole situation happened, yeah, I was crashing the fuck out. I felt like Obi-Wan, yeah, when he found out Anakin turned to the dark side, broski. I felt like Cleveland fans when LeBron said he wanted to take his talents to the Miami Heat. And the thing is about this whole situation, yeah, is that there's clear signs that the girl that you like, that's a bop, is overly going, but you decide to turn a blind eye to all these things until she does some absolute fuck shit to you. Then you realize there's no going back. The only downside about falling in love with a bop here is that you start to see women in a different light. I must not lie, this is probably one of my favorite canon events because after this I sorted out my priorities, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna put this canon event at S tier. But the second canon event that we are going to talk about is sports betting / gambling. Where do I even get started, G? I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I genuinely thought I was going to be the next Jeff Bezos because of sports betting. When you first get into sports betting, yeah, it feels like you're gonna be printing money, especially sports betting. Like, bro, if Manchester City is facing flipping Leeds United, yeah, that's Manchester City's game. However, sports can be very unpredictable, and Leeds United can beat Manchester City. You know what I mean? Like when the Club World Cup was happening, yeah, I was gonna put my money on PSG to win. And when I was about to place my bet, the Wi-Fi in the room started crashing out. So I took that as a sign from God just to not place the bet. And Chelsea ended up winning, bro. And when I look at my sports betting record, yeah, I've got more losses than wins, broski. I've lost more money than I've earned, yeah. And it pisses me off so much because they market sports betting as this easy way of getting quick money. But nothing is easy in this life, bro. Because the way my boy was breaking down sports betting to me, I generally thought I was going to buy 20 mansions in Africa. And a lot of you guys need to hear this. Leave the sports betting before the sports betting leaves you. Let me say that again. Leave the sports betting before the sports betting leaves you, bro. Honestly, G, it's not worth it. But anyway, when it comes to sports betting, I'm gonna put this at B tier. So the third canon event that we're going to talk about is the bad boy phase. The phase in every young man's life where they feel like they're untouchable and no one can give them any verbal, no one can give them any chat. During the time period when I was going to secondary school or high school, for the Americans that are watching, UK drill was at its prime. The red life to everyone seemed very glamorous and you're capping in your rap if you said you did not want to be affiliated with that life at one point in time. I'm not even gonna lie, yeah, I was probably my most naughtiest in year 8 and I was getting detentions almost every other day, bro. Like it was bad, bro. I was coming back home quite late as well during this time. Honestly, yeah, I look back at this time period and I just cringe because once that frontal lobe develops, bro, I'm telling you, you realize that this whole street shit is lame, bro. And like a lot of these guys that are into that life are broke. You working at McDonald's, you're probably making more than the local drug dealer. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. A lot of these guys are broke as hell, bro. It didn't help as well that during that age, yeah, a lot of girls liked hood guys. So a lot of guys would go into that life just to get gal. Risk to reward, that life is just not worth it. But anyway, when it comes to that whole bad boy phase, I'm gonna put this at A tier. So the fourth canon event that we're going to be talking about is realizing you're not going to go professional in your sport. Now I know this is a very touchy subject for a lot of you guys because I can't imagine the pain that you guys feel dedicating your whole life to a sport just to realize that you're not going to go pro in it. I think some of you guys realize early on that there's levels to this shit and like you're not good enough. But other guys, it might be because of an injury that they're not able to fulfill their true potential. But I wouldn't wish this on anybody, honestly, because it's definitely a hard adjustment from, let's say, you being a basketball player and ball is life to transitioning into something else. But I think it's very important for a lot of you guys to realize that your dream can adapt. Let's say you don't become Cristiano Ronaldo, you know what I mean? You can become a football manager, for example. You can become an agent. Your dream doesn't have to stop. Do you understand what I'm saying? In Creed 3, for example, if you guys have watched the movie, yeah, Adonis becomes the boxing promoter after being a boxer. Your dream can always adapt. So remember that. I'm going to put this kind of event in 18. I think we're at number 5 or 6 right now, but the next canon event that we're going to talk about is gym arc. For most guys anyway, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to say, F it, it's time to hit the gym because you're not happy with what you see in the mirror. And especially with this great look-in that everybody's talking about, a lot of people are going to start hitting the gym. Me personally, right, I started working out when I was 16 because I was way too lanky and I just needed to gain some weight, bro. I was just tired of the way I was looking, bro. Now I haven't reached my full potential yet and my physique isn't where it should be, you know what I mean? But I'm very content with where I'm at right now. The problem with a lot of people is that after high school, now a lot of people just stop exercising and it shouldn't be like that. I've had a lot of my friends let themselves go after secondary school, and I'm not saying that to throw shots at them, but I can see their potential in it, and I just want them to reach it. A lot of guys, they start the gym arc but they don't finish where they started. The most important thing when it comes to gym is consistency, and that's with all areas of your life anyway. But when it comes to gym arc, I'm gonna put this at 8. Now the next canon event that we're going to talk about is the Megan Fox Transformers scene. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, yeah. This scene changes your brain chemistry. Honestly, yeah, on everything I love, yeah. That scene determines whether or not you're gay or not. I don't make the rules, yeah. But I remember watching that scene for the first time, yeah, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, I didn't know a woman could look that good. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, enough waffling, yeah. I'm putting the scene at S-tier. You're probably wondering why I have a picture of Superman. So the next canon event we're going to talk about is realizing no one is coming to save you. Now I think a lot of men at a certain age, they begin to realize that no one is coming to save them, to dealing with. The world can be very harsh when it comes to dealing with men. Once you're above the age of 25, yeah, the world is not going to show you a lot of grace. You're not going to get sympathy anymore, bro. The world will really shit on you if you're a man and you're a bum. However, I feel like a lot of men still haven't woken up. They'll be fucking 32, still at the club. Like, bro, don't you have a family to feed? A wife to look after? You know what I mean? Get your priorities straight. Get out of your life. That season of your life is done. It's finished. It's time to go. But anyway, when it comes to this kind of event, I'm putting this at C tier. Now, the next canon event that we're going to talk about is your man switching up on you. This is something that I feel like all of us have experienced. For example, right, let's say there's women in a certain level. Yeah, there will be that one guy that tries to draw you up just to try and make the girls laugh. Just honestly, if you are that guy castrated, you deserve to be castrated, bro. You don't even deserve to call yourself a man. How can you throw your mans under the bus for some punani? He might switch up on you because you have more money than him. He might even try and rob you because of this, bro. And even go to the extreme and try and kill you. Like, it really gets that bad. Don't envy your friends. It's lame. But anyway, I'm going to put the last canon event at S tier. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I want to say thank you so much. Honestly, you guys mean the absolute world to me. I not like my usual type of video, but I was to get to know me on a more deeper, more personal level. That's why I decided to make this video. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.